There's absolutely no valid explanation to why the police raided his home for the child porn investigation that's been given. It's just been deflection, fuck you, this and that. Okay, we have
All
a.
right, thank you for having me on. I'm gonna go, but like I said,
Actually, we do have a guest. You might know. I just sent them the link.
don't bring Tommy on here. I ain't got nothing to say that.
No, it's not Tommy. It is not Tommy.
Just tell me who you're bringing on. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to set me up? Who are you bringing on?
There's no setting up.
Why are you bringing the person on then? Why do you got to be secretive about it?
No, I mean, just like people might not know.
No, you tell me who they are, please. Because if they've been a problem for me, why would you set me up like that?
It's not a problem for you. No.
You don't know that.
Okay.
Why won't you tell me who you're bringing on?
Do you know a Jared?
A who?
A Jared? His name's Jared.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, he was just saying like he had some information on the thing. So like
on what? On Edward?
Yeah. So that was it.
Okay, see, I'm gonna go until you can talk to your chat room. I know you like the keyboard warrior stuff, but I'm 60 years old. I don't need to be disrespected like the way these people are doing. It's so messed up. And ask me if I have an active case. Is that the next lie that's gonna hit the ban?
Okay, we have a guest.
Wow.
How's it going? Oh yeah, no, I have it's Emily. It's Emily. I'm not streaming YouTube.
Yeah, his name's Alex. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Clovis, like, obviously Edward hasn't been charged yet, but I mean, all we want is just an explanation because, we're in a community where we fight child porn and we fight pedophilia and we fight pedophiles. So, I mean, gosh, I think this trip we just did, and especially the last two trips, I think probably 80% of the predators we caught had child pornography. So, I mean, it's obviously something we take very seriously, and child pornography is literal. I mean, it's the same thing as molesting a child, if not worse. So, I mean, all we want to do is just have an explanation from Edward because, he hasn't been charged yet, but we also want to understand why it's there in the first place, because obviously there is an explanation to why he hasn't been charged. And we want to give him the benefit of the doubt because nobody's rooting for a pedophile in this community to be. I mean, I get it. There's some people that really want him to be a pedophile. So there's more drama and entertainment, whatever. But the majority of us don't want there to be a pedophile in the community, and we'd rather just get it cleared up. Like, I can tell you, I think 90% of people, when they saw, if I'm at a guess, when they saw it initially, just wanted an explanation. Because if there's an explanation, then sure, we can write it off. Because there are rare cases where shit does happen. There's people that get falsely accused of touching kids. There's people that get falsely accused of shit like CP.
Well, I understand that because that's what I'm going through right now.
Just give an explanation?
Excuse me?
Why can't he just give an explanation? That's it.
I thought he had already given you guys an explanation.
What was the explanation?
I don't know. Like I said,
all right, well, there you go. I mean,
I'm coming into this too.
Don't you think that you would have heard the explanation if you're always on his chats? I mean,
no. I just now started coming around because I heard he had issues. I'm not always on his chat.
Okay,
that's no. I just now started
coming. You're on there enough to have a
moderator
moderator thing, and I mean, if he's close enough with you, wouldn't he given you the explanation?
She'd never seen that document till now.
Really? Okay. Well, Clovis, if you're cool with him, then how about you ask him for an explanation? I mean, because a lot of because he's saying, "Oh, I told her this, I told him this, I told her this, I told them this, I told they this, whatever." But none of the people he allegedly told are coming out and saying what it is. So, I mean, obviously he didn't tell them the full story.
His thing was I don't know why they came. They came. We fought them. We tried to get the gun. They found drugs. We got arrested. They took our devices, and we haven't heard anything since. That's his explanation. There's a lot more to that explanation. There's a reason why they kicked open his fucking door.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he has to know.
What I find is if he explains it, it's probably going to throw a certain someone under the bus, and that certain someone under the bus has turned their life around, and
at best,
that's what I think. But if it was your name, if even if it was my brother, I would throw him under the bus. Just clear my name. If you want to be
100%,
if you want to be a part of this community and still be a part of this community and be an active, to be able to use your resources in helping to find fucking people, then give an explanation.
Yeah, and I kind of said like if that's the situation, he should have reached out like to like someone like me or someone in confidence about that. Like, look, I'm financially dependent off him, and I can't like throw him under the bus like that yet, and this and that. But like, he didn't even do that. He just gave no explanation.
Yeah, I mean, we just don't know what it is. And the thing is, if he's like, oh, well, they just took my devices and they left. Okay. Well, I mean, if I was in that situation and I truly had no idea why they were listing CP on the report for some raid, I'd be all over it being what the hell is going on? Like, what's this? Like, why is this happening? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you wouldn't
Okay,
just
can I
be
can I
like,
explain something real quick? Because I'm
go
reading the chat
ahead,
room.
go ahead.
Okay. First off, let me get the people in your chat room to understand something, because everybody thinks that Edward was in our community and he left it because it's just circle back bullshit all the time. I'm even walking away from some people. He got over in this community and he started building a channel, and I left him alone. I didn't even I don't really like people. I'm going to be honest. Okay. I have a channel, and right now I'm doing the SimCore. Okay. And I'm exposing children that are being trafficked. Edward was doing his thing. I was doing my thing. I just now started coming around Edward because of the shit that he's going through in the attacks. I just now finding about this as well as
Well, how do you know
are.
Edward?
Edward came to me when I was doing Vegas. I went from 2,000 to over 5,000 subscribers within a month.
What's Vegas?
It's the shooting in Vegas. I was investigating the shooting in Vegas.
It's a conspiracy theory group.
Well, what do you mean conspiracy theory? Do you think it didn't happen?
Well, we're not changing the subject, but that's just what it's about in general.
Yeah, no, we obviously know that that guy wasn't acting alone. I mean, you have to be an idiot to think he was. But anyway,
he wasn't acting alone. No, he wasn't.
Right, but anyway, it's not Edward. Yeah. I'm going to chime in because I have. Okay,
but that Edward come to know me by that. There, I've known him since 2017, of October 2017.
Okay, but did he meet you through YouTube or in person?
YouTube.
Okay, so you don't actually you haven't met him in person.
No, not yet.
Okay, so
it's on my bucket list to go to Texas to meet him and to meet K-Ran, which is Karen, a good friend of mine.
Okay, so
Edward has set up many a nights when I was threatened to be murdered by a couple over in that community. And when a woman licks her daggers and blood spurts everywhere, it's kind of freaked out. Edward kind of stayed on the phone with me till mid-mornings because I was afraid to go to sleep. I was afraid to be alone in this home. I was afraid. And Edward was there, and he made sure that I felt safe before he even got off the phone. Okay, you don't understand the hell that's over there. It's worse than over here.
What year was this happening in?
It's still happening. It's still happening.
So did he? So has he been on the phone with you for 5 years straight? Or
no, not 5 years straight. But you know what I mean. He's been there when I needed him a lot.
How often do y'all talk?
And I do know that he said he's going to. We talk. Well, lately we've been talking pretty much. Like I said, we don't hang like you guys do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, I get it. But basically y'all met in 2017. How long were y'all quote unquote hanging for before y'all kind of became sporadic?
Right before he came to this community.
And what year was that?
I don't know. I don't really know, to tell you the truth about it. I'm pretty much of a loner to my
I mean, were you talking to him through 2020?
Yeah.
Okay. So how close were you guys?
Pretty close. I mean,
did he know your address? Like that type of close?
Yeah.
Okay. So while the CP raid was happening, you were close enough to where he knew your address, to where he was talking to you throughout the night. Did he mention the CP raid to you once during 2020?
No.
Okay. So if you guys were this close, as in paired, joined at the hip close, why would he have not mentioned that to you if he was innocent?
Because me and Edward kind of stopped talking. Not stopped talking.
No, but you said you were talking through 2020. No.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I'm trying to. I mean, that's why I'm asking you.
Well, quit shutting me up and talking over me, please. Go on.
Go ahead.
Okay. Me and Edward came to this community, and I kind of went to my separate. We went he did his thing to do, and I had my thing to do. But we were always there in case we needed one another. Okay. And I heard he was having issues, and I popped back over in this situation. I left it alone. I was on Locks. I know Locke from 20 years ago. and he knows what my group was about.
Mhm.
And it freaked Edward out that I knew him. I know a couple of people from this community from way back. And Edward I let him do his thing, and I done mine. I'm totally opposite of what he is. I do news and politics. Edward don't do that, you know? And so when I heard he had an issue and it went through the grapevine, I came over, and that's the way it was. And I'm sure there's a reason why I don't tell him things. He don't tell me things. It ain't that kind of thing that we told each other everything. It wasn't like that at all.
So you guys skipped over that to where you had each other's
you're trying to demonize it right now.
I'm not trying to demonize you. I'm just trying to gather.
I mean, the chat room's doing enough of that.
Well, dude, I don't care what the chat says. He just seems to tell you a lot of things, except for that happening.
He don't tell me a lot of things. No, you got that wrong. He don't tell me a lot of things. No.
So y'all's addresses. So you basically skipped a lot of bonding to give each other your.
He knows my address because I asked him to dox me to see if he really knew how to dox me. I asked him.
You asked him to dox me.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Hey, everybody knows where I'm at. I'm in Northern Missouri.
So one, you're in fear for your life. You couldn't go to sleep. 2, you're asking to be doxed. How does that make sense?
You see, you're listen to you. You're condescending. Let's don't be that way. Okay,
I'm not condescending. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
No, to you, it might be ridiculous.
Go ahead.
It might be ridiculous, but I want to know if he really knew how to dox, because people threaten to, he's doxing me. He's doing this. I said, dox me, Edward. And it's a fucking background check. Anyone can do it. All you got to do is pay for the damn program, and you can background check anybody. And that's
okay. So if you knew that anybody could do it, then why are you like seeing if you could really do it?
It was a joke we made amongst each other. So you don't see.
So you're begging to be doxed. Then it was.
But you jump on Denise. You talk to Denise, and you tell.
You change your story over and over, Clovis.
I'm not changing the story. Okay, you know what, guys?
You really just want to know.
I can see why Edward said "fuck off." Really.
Well, he's saying "fuck off" because the story keeps changing. Obviously,
no, it's not changing. You're putting things in my fucking mouth, dude. Let me tell you something. No, shut up a minute, would you please? Just shut the fuck up a minute. God damn. You talking.
Are you really talking to an 11-year-old girl like this? I mean, clearly
you fucking cheerleading butt fucks with diapers in the goddamn chat room.
I mean, you are literally doing online solicitation of a minor.
Oh my God.
I mean, look at the
Edward is not a fucking pedophile, and I'm going to prove it.
How could you say this?
Do me a favor.
How could you say this?
I'm going to try check you out.
Think of little Emily. Think of Emily who you're saying this to. I am. Emily is triggered.
You guys are fucked up. You wanting Edward to be bad. You wanting him to go down.
No, we really don't.
He's doing something.
That's why we're literally asking.
Fuck off.
We really don't. We really don't.
We don't want a pedo in the community.
She dropped out.
Did the Las Vegas shooter get her, or was there her internet or herself, or what happened?